Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is nopreiyati and my student number is 001. Alright, now here I will explain about mean. So, mean is the most common measure of central tendency and is calculated by adding up all the values in the data set and then dividing the result by the number of observations. In this mean, I will explain three formulas or three ways to solve problems about mean. The first, use this formula, and then the second, use this formula, and the third, use this formula. For the first formula, there is something called x bar, which means the average value. Then there is sigma x, which means the sum of all x. And n is the amount of data or the number of observations. Next, in the second formula, there is also x bar, which has been mentioned before. Sigma x frequency, which means the sum of all x multiplied by its frequency in the data. And there is n, which has been explained as before. Next, the third formula. The third formula also has x bar and sigma weight x, which means sum of weight multiplied by x, and then divided by sigma weight, which means total weight. Alright, let's discuss an example of a problem from the first formula. The question is, number 1. Calculate this mean from the following data set. And then we write the formula. We write the number of sigma x and then divide it by n. N is the obtained from the number of sigma x. This. The number of sigma x is 159, and then the number of n is 10, and then divide it, so the result is 15.9. Next is the second example of a problem to using the formula. Calculated this mean from a frequency distribution table, and this is the table. We write the formula, namely the number of frequency x is as follows. We multiply the values and the data, and then we sum up the previous multiplication result, and the result is 201, and then divided by n. N is we sum up all the data, and the result is 45, and the result is 4.47. Next is the third example of a problem to using the formula. For example, the semester grades based on the combination of final exam scores, project scores, and homework scores, and we solve it with this formula. Previously, for the way, we first percentage the result to be like this, and then for the sigma weight x, the method is to be multiply the value by the weight that has been a percentage, and then we sum up all the results and divide it by the number of weights. This. The number of weights is 1. So the result of sigma weight x divided by sigma weight is 90.6. Alright, I think that's all my explanation about mean. So thank you very much and happy watching.